Greetings dear friends, Dragon here once again, a very excited Dragon making a video I was not expecting to make today at all, but information about Arrow's Shawscope Volume 2 box set was inadvertently leaked today by Amazon, who briefly put it up for pre-order and then very swiftly pulled it down, I suspect after being told pretty quickly to do so by Arrow, but the damage was already done. The information was pretty much out there. Dawn of the Discs picked it up and reposted it everywhere, and then from there it's been a mad squabble through most of the day. Today, incidentally, is Wednesday the 10th of August. 2022, and so over the course of the day a lot more information has come to light, and at this point we now pretty much know certainly all the titles that are going to be on the set. We also know largely all the special features that are going to be on the set, so we will run through it together. So the reason I'm keeping this here is because the box set's going to be in exactly the same size, shape and format as Volume 1. The only real change, so there's more movies, same number of discs as we got in this one, so there's 10 discs again, 14 films. The way they've been able to do that is because quite a few of the discs on Volume 1 only had one film. That will be less the case on Volume 2. I think there's only 2 of the movies that are single, one movie per disc. The rest of them have all got 2. We still get 2 extra audio CDs as well as we did with this one, but let's run through all the discs individually ourselves and take a little look at the movies that are on there, because it's a pretty incredible, a pretty exciting lineup. So first off, for the box set as a whole, it's high-def presentations of all 14 films, including 9 new 2K restorations by Arrow Films themselves, an illustrated 60-page collector's book, which I'm guessing will be exactly the same format as the one that we got with Volume 1, including a new writing by David Desser, Jonathan Clements, Lovely John and David West, plus cast and crew listings and notes on each film by Simon Abrams, new artwork by Mike Lee Graham, by Chris Malbin, by Kagan McLeod, by Colin Murdoch, by Kung Fu Bob, who we all obviously know from his incredible work for 88 Films. Lucas Perville Lanchidi. Lanchidi did Arrow's cover for One Armed Boxer recently for the Region A release. Tony Stella, who recently worked on the Righting Wrongs cover for Vinegar Syndrome. Darren Wheeling, who we all know from his work with Eureka and Georgian Yates. Arrows have never before seen bonus features, including several cast and crew interviews from the Frederick Ambrosine Video Archive. And yes, 2 CDs of music from the DeWolf Music Library as heard in several of the films exclusive to this collection. Okay, so let's jump into the films themselves and what we know about the extras for each one. First up is the one that we've certainly been waiting for the longest time in the UK. This is the 36 Chamber of Shaolin, Lau Kar-leung's absolute masterpiece starring Gordon Liu. A pretty incredible movie. We're not just getting one, we're getting all 3 parts, but this movie is getting a disc all to itself because there's quite a lot of extra features on the release for 36 Chamber. So we get a 4K restoration by Celestial Pictures and L'Imagine Ritrovata, newly restored uncompressed Mandarin, Cantonese and English mono tracks, newly translated English subs plus optional hard of hearing subs for the English dub, a brand new feature-length commentary by critic Travis Crawford, brand new select scene commentary by film critic and historian Tony Raines, an interview with star Gordon Liu filmed in 2003, presumably from the Frederick Ambrosine archives, interview with cinematographer Arthur Wong filmed in 2006, again I suspect that's come from Frederick, Shaolin, Birthplace of a Hero and Elegant Trails, 2 archive featurettes with Gordon Liu produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003, Tiger Style, the musical impact of martial arts cinema, a newly filmed overview of Shaw Brothers' influence on hip-hop and other music genres featuring music historian Lovely John, Cinema Hong Kong Sword Fighting, the second instalment in a 3-part documentary produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003 and featuring interviews with Gordon Liu, Lau Kar-leung, Cheng Pei-pei, Zhong Bu, Sammo Hung, Kara Hui, David Cheng and others. Now this is worth noting is actually already available on the Region A release for Come Drink With Me. Arrow did confirm at the time this was coming out that the documentary that's on here, it's about an hour long, each part of the documentary is about an hour long, is on this disc. But for those of us in the UK or those who didn't import the Come Drink With Me Region A release, you will get the documentary that's included on here. That's the second part of the documentary that the first part was featured on Volume 1. Alternative opening credits from the American version titled Master Killer, Hong Kong and German theatrical trailers, plus a US TV spot and an image gallery. So that's disc 1, 36 Chambers of Shaolin, one that I'm incredibly happy is on the set. Moving on to disc 2, and it's the next 2 parts of the 36 Chamber movies. So we get Return to the 36 Chamber, also directed by Lau Kar-leung, and again starring Gordon Liu, though not playing the same part as he did in the first movie, and a little bit more of a kind of lighter, more comedic version of the tale, with Gordon Liu playing not the monk Sante, but playing somebody who comes to the temple looking to learn and ends up being given the job to re-roof the temple. So while he's he's up there, he watches the monks and sort of teaches himself scaffolding kung fu at the same time. Pretty great fun. And that is going to be on here along with the third installment, Disciples of the 36th Chamber, which Gordon is back to playing the monk Sante, but this time largely the main actor in this is the wonderful Sao Ho. So I'm pretty stoked that it's on there. Not one of Lau Garlong's favourite movies, and this is one that he was contractually obliged to do. But it still holds up. I still really enjoy it and very glad that we're getting it. Though if you do have the Dragon Dynasty versions, maybe keep a hold of them, because it doesn't look like there's a commentary track on the new Arrows Volume 2 release, and there are commentary tracks on the Dragon Dynasty releases for those two movies. But what we are getting is uncompressed Cantonese, Mandarin and English original mono audio for both films, newly translated English subs and optional hard of hearing subs. An interview with star Gordon Liu filmed in 2003, Citizen Shaw, a French TV documentary from 1980 directed by Maurice Fridland, in which Sir Run Run Shaw gives an all-access tour of the Shaw Brothers backlot, including behind-the-scenes footage from the Turn to the 36th Chamber. Sounds pretty cool. So the documentary remastered in high def. Hero on the Scaffolding, an archive featurette produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003. Alternative opening credit sequences for both films, and the Hong Kong theatrical trailers for both films, and image galleries for both films. Awesome. Moving on to disc number 3, another double, and this time around we get the wonderful Mad Monkey Kung Fu, again directed by Lau Garlong, and 5 Super Fighters. So on this we get brand new 2K restorations of both films, again uncompressed Cantonese, Mandarin and English audio options, and again newly translated English subs and optional hard of hearing subs. Let's just say that there's going to be new subs and new hard of hearing subs on all the movies, because it looks like there is. A brand new commentary for Mad Monkey Kung Fu by martial arts cinema experts Frank Jeng and Michael Worth. Great. Newly filmed appreciation of Mad Monkey Kung Fu by film critic and historian Tony Raines. Also great. One I'm incredibly excited about is an interview with actor Sao Ho, filmed in 2004. I'm assuming that is from the wonderful archives of Frederick Ambrosine again. Shaw in the USA, a brand new featurette on how Shaw Brothers broke America, featuring Grady Hendrix and Chris Pogliali, authors of the Fists Break Bricks book. Hong Kong and US theatrical trailers for Mad Monkey Kung Fu, Hong Kong theatrical trailer and the UK VHS promo for 5 Super Fighters, and image galleries for both films. Pretty damn great. So yeah, that one I'm very excited about. Been waiting for Mad Monkey to come out for the longest time. Awesome. Disc number 4, 2 Venom Mob movies, 2 great Venom Mob movies. So we get Invincible Shaolin and we get The Kid with the Golden Arm, both incredible films. Again, brand new 2K restorations. Again, we get uncompressed Mandarin and English original audio, but we do get a Cantonese mono track for Invincible Shaolin. Newly translated English subs again, and optional hard of hearing subs again. Interview with the action director Robert Tai, filmed in 2004. Poison Clan Rocks the World, brand new visual essay on the Venom Mob, written and narrated by Arthur Towns J. Brady, who wrote the wonderful biography of Alexander Fu Sheng. The alternative continuity cut of The Kid with the Golden Arm, presented via seamless branching. Alternative and textless title sequences for The Kid with the Golden Arm. Hong Kong theatrical trailer for Invincible Shaolin. The Hong Kong theatrical trailer, audio only, and US TV spot for The Kid with the Golden Arm. And again, image galleries for both films. Great, great, great. Sticking with the Venom Mob for disc 5 and 2 more of their movies. We get The Magnificent Ruffians and we get 10 Tigers of Kwantung. Again, brand new 2K restorations, and again we get Mandarin and English original mono audio for both films, plus Cantonese mono for 10 Tigers. Again, newly translated English subs and hard of hearing subs. Brand new audio commentary on 10 Tigers of Kwantung by the wonderful Brendan Bentley. Interview with star Chin Siu Ho, filmed in 2003. Rivers and Lakes, a brand new video essay on Shaw Brothers' depiction of Chinese myth and history, written and rated by Jonathan Clements, the wonderful Jonathan Clements, who did a really great commentary for Heroes of East on Volume 1. He's the author of A Brief History of China. Hong Kong audio only and German theatrical trailers for Magnificent Ruffians. Hong Kong trailers, Mandarin and Cantonese audio, and the US TV spot for 10 Tigers of Kwantung, and of course image galleries for both films. Disc 6 is another wonderful one, The Incredible My Young Auntie, directed by Lau Garlong, starring Sao Ho, Cara Wei and the man himself. And for this we get, again, uncompressed Cantonese, Mandarin and English audio, newly translated English subs, and you guessed it, optional hard of hearing subs for English dub. A brand new select scene commentary by film critic and historian Tony Raines. Interview with star Cara Wei, filmed in 2003. Again, I suspect that's from the incredible archives of Frederick Ambrosine. Cinema Hong Kong, The Beauties of the Shaw Studio, the final instalment in the 3-part documentary produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003, so I'm guessing that's another hour-long chunk of documentary. Great. The alternative standard definition VHS version, Hong Kong theatrical trailer, and the image gallery. Great. Another one that I've been long awaiting for on Blu-ray. Fantastic. Disc 7 is Mercenaries from Hong Kong. which I don't have myself on disc, so I'll pull up the poster for it, directed by Wong Jing. And we also have the Boxer's Omen, another one that I don't have for the disc for just now, I've just got a digital file. But Boxer's Omen, kind of a loose sequel to Bewitched, which you can track down from 88 Films. They already put out Bewitched on Blu-ray. Kind of a loose sequel, you don't need to have seen Bewitched to enjoy Boxer's Omen, but same director, directed by K. Chi Hong, and Mercenaries from Hong Kong, directed by Wong Jing. For these we get brand new 2K restorations of both films from the original negatives, uncompressed Cantonese and Mandarin audio, again newly translated English subs and optional hard of hearing subs, a brand new commentary on the Boxer's Omen by critic Travis Crawford, a newly filmed appreciation of filmmaker Ki Chi Hong by film critic and historian Tony Raines, additional footage from the Mandarin VHS version of the Boxer's Omen, interview with Mercenaries of Hong Kong action director Tong Gai, filmed in 2010, Hong Kong theatrical trailers for both films, and again image galleries for both films. Pretty fantastic, and Boxer's Omen, one that is very much a fan favourite. It's not the one I'm most excited about on the set, but it's pretty cool we're getting it. Mercenaries from Hong Kong, I'm more intrigued to see actually. It's a great kind of Dirty Dozen style war movie, and Wong Jing's earlier stuff, very different to his later films, a lot less comedy, a little bit more hard hitting, but great. This number 8. Martial Arts from Shaolin, again back with Lau Garlong, and this is part 3 of Jet Li's Shaolin Temple series, so it sometimes gets called Shaolin Temple 3, but most of us Lau Garlong fans know it as Martial Arts of Shaolin. Pretty incredible, filmed in mainland China, in and around Beijing, if I'm right, around the Forbidden City, and we get uncompressed Cantonese, Mandarin and English original model audio for both films, newly translated English subs, and again hard of hearing subs, brand new commentary on Martial Arts of Shaolin by Jonathan Clements, and we also get a brand new commentary on The Barefoot Kid by Frank Zheng of the New York Asian Film Festival, newly filmed appreciations of both films by Tony Raines, interview with Martial Arts of Shaolin screenwriter Chi Yung-ping, filmed in 2004, or the alternative standard definition version of Martial Arts of Shaolin, Hong Kong and Japanese theatrical trailers for Martial Arts of Shaolin, plus trailers for the preceding 2 Shaolin Temples films starring Jet Li, Hong Kong theatrical trailer and the UK VHS promo for The Barefooted Kid, and image galleries for both films. Barefoot Kid was actually available on Blu-ray already via Spectrum Films, but without English subs, so it's great seeing it on here, and very excited about Frank Zheng commentary as well. Barefoot Kid, incidentally, is a remake of Disciples of Shaolin, the Chang-Chi movie, and is directed by Johnny To, so Johnny To fans will be excited about Johnny To's take on the story, starring Aaron Kwok, Maggie Chung and Tae Lung. The original was directed by Chang Che, starring Fu Sheng and Che Kwan Chun, which is already available through the wonderful 88 Films. I think that was spine number 28, but the remake, action direction, all by Lau Garung as well. And that's the last of the films discs. We then move on to our 2 audio CDs. So we get disc 9 with music from the 36 Chamber Shaolin, 5 Super Fighters, Invincible Shaolin and the Kid with the Golden Arm, and disc 10 is going to be music from Return to the 36 Chamber, Magnificent Ruffians, 10 Tigers of Kwantung, My Young Auntie, Mercenaries from Hong Kong, and Disciples of the 36 Chamber. And that is your set. Going to be releasing, I believe, on the 21st of November, and Arrow, very quick to try and do damage limitation on the fact that this information is leaked, and just posted a little very short clip to YouTube a couple of minutes before I started making this video, announcing that they would maybe making the official announcement and presumably making pre-orders live via their own site this Friday, which will be the 12th of August. So if there's an early bird price special to be had, because the price when it went up on Amazon was pretty high, it was up there for 170. I suspect the early bird price on Arrow's own website will be a lot lower than that. And if you've been saving up reward points, any of that sort of good stuff, you will be able to use it come Friday, I am hoping. Thank you very much for joining me for this. I know it's been quite a long one, but a lot of information to try and pack in. Pretty exciting. It's one we've been waiting for a long time. I'm pretty happy with the lineup. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And we will hopefully have more information come Friday, and be rest assured that, as I did with Volume 1, as soon as I can get my hands on review discs, I will go through the full set, hopefully in advance of it coming out, and let you know what the special features are like, all that sort of good stuff. I will see you on the next one. Take care.